Welcome to the ReliaQuest Bowl, a part of Capital One Bowl Mania on a sunsplash Wednesday afternoon this New Year's Eve. Iowa Hawkeyes coming in at 8-4. All four losses by a single possession coming against ranked foes. Vanderbilt at 10-2. The Commodores believe they should have been a playoff team this season. A lot to prove, a lot of chips on the shoulders of both of these teams and both of these quarterbacks this afternoon. 55 degrees, a chilly start by Sunshine State standards here at Raymond James Stadium. It has dipped down a little bit further right before kickoff. For two teams that want to be here and two teams with virtually no opt-outs, and for Iowa, their 27 seniors all participating today. Hawkeyes receive it inside their own 10, and Weegan upended short of the 30. Moulton, the Florida native, with a crease over left tackle across the 30, and a good gain on second and long. Vanderbilt showing pressure, and here they come. Gronowski side swipes, stays alive. Bobbing and weaving, and there's a big-time run lane into plus territory. Mark Gronowski. Oh, it's what the big fella does at 235, and he rumbles.
Vanderbilt is known for having a lot of guys at the line of scrimmage, but Miles Capers is going to miss that tackle, number 29. Mark Gronowski is an elusive quarterback. Yes, he's big, strong, and thick, but he has a level of speed that people underestimate. That's what we're seeing early in this game.
Home of the Buccaneers. Second and short. Moulton straight ahead, right up the gut across the goal line. And Kamari into the end zone.
In college football, it's the offensive line, it's the tight ends, they play in unison. And then the running back, Moulton, just runs over linebacker number 10, Langston Patterson. So there's a physicality, not just to the offensive line, but also to the running game as well. That's what this Iowa team wants to be.
Drew Stevens sends it deep. Trey Richardson, his own end zone. Search of the convoy. To the edge, and a decent return. Late penalty flag comes in as he's chopped down to the 29. Next April, play action, Pavia back to the air. Richie Hoskins, big completion towards midfield. Well, play action, you think about what Tim Beck's offense is all about. Pavia directing traffic, finally gets the snap. There comes the blitz, and down he goes. Shire was shot out of a cannon. And the sack all the way back in Vanderbilt territory.
He's at the line, right behind the line of scrimmage. He waits, he's spying, and all of a sudden, as soon as that left tackle goes, he goes. His job is, as soon as that lane opens, you attack. Outstanding job by Carson Shire.
Sack for a loss of 9 yards. Weegan, the electrifying punt returner. Lasso from behind, short of the 20. It's Moulton who's back on the field. Little stutter step and a nifty move. First down, Iowa. Moulton tripped up from behind, just shy of midfield. Gronowski on 2nd and 14. Vanderbilt showing pressure, passes caught. Tight end stays on his feet. There he goes. Vanami. It'll be first down and goal.
Go by Marlon Sewell, and all of a sudden, about 50 yards later, Iowa's down in the red zone once again.
So two big plays supplying the electricity and the gas. The next possession. Gronowski, end zone, batted around, and it was caught off the carom. Are you serious? Martell Height.
Really on the field is an interception in end zone for a touchback. It's first down, Vanderbilt.
Shades of the Super Bowl, right? With the Seahawks, the Patriots, and that ball was on target, just dropped him.
Of the afternoon. Pavia wants to go long and does, and it's nearly picked off. Well, T.J. Hall was a blanket.
Coming drafted, look at him. Great eyes. Just have to finish that play.
Caleb Barnett went in motion, twirled around, now comes set. Pavia retreats. Pavia brought down. Carson Shire again. Vanderbilt legend, orchestrating upset wins. Both of his seasons in Nashville, including Alabama last year. 10 wins this campaign. On the move, delivers a strike. It's a first down for the Commodores. That shifts around. For the gain of 11 and another sack. Ethan Herkett this time, number 49, with something to say. His program, his alma mater, and all the growth that we've seen. Pavia, near side, Sherrill stays on his feet. Junior Sherrill's going to pick up the first down. Pavia batted down and nearly intercepted. Brock Taylor, 11 of 12 this season from 41 yards. And Taylor able to pound it right through.
But those wins matter more.
A gain of 2 by Moulton. See what they'll do here. Moulton's going to be gobbled up, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Easy to say it, tougher to back it up. We're going to try to do that here on third down. Williams in for pass pro. Gronowski fires a strike right past the line to gain. He's still very much engaged, and he said, you know what, we'll press the reset button right after this game. Take a look in the portal, figure out what we want to do with these 27 seniors. And we know what Vanami wants to do. Another big play. Plays for the Hawkeyes. The points per game has been enormous. Backside pressure, there's a sack, the ball pops out. Who jumped on top of it? Commodores think that they have it. Bryce Cohen forced the fumble on the blindside hit.
Back by Bryce Cohen. Beats a tackle off the edge. This is beautiful. You go and get the quarterback's arm. So that's a sack, a fumble, and a tackle for loss. I thought that he got it, but Mark Gronowski got his right hand in there and stole the ball from Bryce Cohen. The sack, fumble, positive plays by Iowa.
Martell Height drifts back, receive the punt. Reese Dakin. Here's Pavia with time across the middle and incomplete. Bryson Coleman with a penalty marker down at the 25.
Coleman's got to come down with that one. You see Entringer, his eyes are in the backfield. When those eyes are in the backfield, usually you're wrong. You see him pull, and grab. Despite all of that, still.
Big 10 here. 3rd and 15. More pressure. Pavia is going to be bottled up again. Ethan Herkett got there first, his second sack of the half. Caden Weegan awaiting the punt for Harper. He's going to try to run with it for a moment. And then a late delivery on 4th and 27, the right call. He was just testing the waters that time, trying to make sure that Weegan didn't have a chance.
The ball was kicked beyond the line of scrimmage. By rule, that results in an illegal kick. Kicking team. By rule, that's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It'll be first down, Iowa.
As soon as he crosses the line and kicks it, then the play is dead. So look for the clock to be reestablished to when he kicked it.
So that's almost a 60-yard difference in field position for the Hawkeyes. Front pylon, and it was caught for the touchdown. Reese Vanderzee, yes sir.
They might grow him down there. Reese Vanderzee over Martell Height, gets both feet in bounds.
Sam, that's good on Sundays. With the body control, the hands, and understanding he was running out of real estate. Empty backfield, Pavia under duress again. Pavia escapes. Pavia with a little bit of real estate. He's got the first down, aiming for the sidelines, and he'll angle out at the 46. Be in position to make it a one-score game before half. Time winding down, Pavia. Crowded pocket. Delivers it to Alexander into Iowa territory, and they're going to mark him out of bounds. Hawkeyes will rush forward. Pavia retreats, going to heave one deep. Could be the final play of the half, and Sherrill. No, it was Richardson. It's incomplete. Commodores get the football to start our third quarter, and a very important drive coming up. The team out of the SEC with 10 wins, 6 in league play. The upback takes it, plows his way to the 25. Did the ball come out? The Commodores able to maintain possession. You've got the hammer in Pavia at 210 pounds. Quarterback lead, penalty flag comes out, and Pavia Pavia stacked up and driven backwards right at the line. Caden Weegan. Hubbard sends it to the Big Ten Specialist of the Year in the return game, back-to-back seasons. You see why. Sammy finds a crease. He attacks the hole, whatever is there.
Regardless of his past success, he earned it all.
Handoff, full head of steam, busting right up the gut is Moulton. And a first down for Kamari, already a touchdown in this game. Take part in drills beginning in the summer. They'll run the reverse, a little flea flicker. Gronowski looking end zone's got a man on the way. And Iowa, another touchdown. Vanami into pay dirt.
This is the Green Bay Packers offense. Tim Lester, the coordinator, was at the Packers last year. You see there's an 8-man box, 8 guys within the line of scrimmage, and that's a perfectly placed ball to tight end DJ Vanami.
Diego Pavia back on the field, pressure off the edge, deep post pattern, underneath it, Richardson right into the bucket and into the end zone. Lightning strikes with Diego Pavia. Right behind that Iowa secondary.
Vanderbilt had this play earlier in the game, but Diego Pavia underthrew it. This time, he gets as much air under it as he needs. And TJ Hall and Xavier Nwampa both get beat by Trey Richardson. The number 6, the speedster, gets behind the defense again. That play was available early, was underthrown. They went right back to the well.
Longest completion of the season for Pavia. And at 21-10, back to a 2-score affair. Well, they had multiple chances to corral that onside kick. And here on the handoff, Joshua Singh brings down Patterson. He's going to lose 5. They'll roll him out into the flats and incomplete. And the pass was off target to Alexander on the 5-yard out. And the Hawkeyes get the football back after the turnover on down. Empty backfield for Mark Gronowski. Quarterback run, straight up the gut. Gronowski puts his head down and stopped about a half-yard shy of the first. So it'll be 4th and less than a yard for the Hawkeyes offense. Native of North Augusta, South Carolina in his senior campaign. And Stevens knocks it right through. Empty backfield this time. Diego Pavia fires another strike. That's the tight end Spence, still on his feet. Cole Spence tough to bring down and finally driven down. And he went for a ride that time with TJ Hall, gain of 21. Pavia on 2nd down. Pocket collapses again. On the move, on his feet. First down Vanderbilt, and Pavia ducks away from trouble on that sideline. Young, the running back. Pavia again. End zone again. This time it's a touchdown. McVay crossing the goal line with possession. That's one way to do it. His 2nd catch of the year.
Willing his team back into this game. You saw the hurry up, saw the tempo. You see him looking off safety, stepping up in the pocket, and trusting his receiver.
What a game this has turned out to be in Tampa. 2nd down, Gronowski, quick strike, wide open in the seam. It's a first down and a lot more. Sam, he's looked as good throwing the football as we've seen him. Now in some 4 games covering Mark Gronowski. Moulton into open space. Kamari Moulton. It'll be first down and goal for Iowa.
Logan Jones, the center, has an outstanding block. Boom, you roll back, get 2 guys, and then Moulton sets up the safety. I got a chance to be on the field before the game, and usually I watch the outside linebackers, pass rush, I watch kickers, etc. I was leaving the field, and I saw the offensive line and Logan Jones. I stopped, and I was like, man, these guys are together. That's why you're seeing the run game be effective.
Inside the 1-yard line, they'll try to shove him across. And it was Hayden Large that assisted Gronowski for the touchdown. And Iowa strengthens its lead here to start the 4th quarter. Empty backfield for Pavia. He's been in rhythm. Wants another deep ball. Sherrill catches it at the 20. Brought down to the 15. Junior Sherrill. Knox. Graves. On 2nd down, here's Pavia again. Pavia with real estate. To the edge. Pavia to that corner end zone, and he is in for the touchdown.
He's like, yeah, I've been here before. I've been down before. I've been counted out before. But I know what I have within me. He knows he can outrun the defender, Jaden Harrell, number 41. He sees the gap, that B gap, that space.
Gronowski on 2nd and 9. Fires a dart to the 30. Reese Vanderzee had to leap the other direction to make the catch. The senior Mark Gronowski. Here comes the heat. Gronowski, the pump fake, and the delivery. That's a strike. Benami again with a first down. 3rd down and 12. Empty backfield. Gronowski, another dart. Pitch and catch ahead to the 26. Benami again continues his record-setting day. 44-yard attempt. Not in the middle of the field, but close to it. Stevens on the way. Drew Stevens, clutch. Back-to-back. Huge penalties. One on each side. Pavia steps up. Across the middle. There's Junior Sherrill. There he goes. Into Iowa territory. He'll step out of the 35. Trailing by 10. Vanderbilt back to work. Here's Pavia again. Wants it all. Has Sherrill. Check it. Richardson. And it's incomplete. A collision right as the ball arrived.
Number 6, Zach Lutmer times that deflection up perfectly.
Boy,
Good
Richardson.
no call by the officials.
Iowa showing heat. Here they come. All angles. Pavia delivers another strike for a first down.
The ball perfected.
It's Pavia. Back to the air. Little hand fighting. Waiting for a flag. We do not see it. It was T.J. Hall on top of Trey Richardson again.
T.J. Hall was a little bit handsy. We'll start with that catch. Pressure, 8-man pressure right there. Ball's in the belly. And then the very next play, T.J. Hall gets attacked again, gets a little handsy. There's no call.
And now Brock Taylor on the field to attempt a field goal. A chance to make it a one-score game on 2nd and 10. Commodores with that one timeout and the 2-minute stoppage. And Taylor from 37, just inside the right hash, is going to sneak it through. Grown man football. They are stacked up at the line of scrimmage. There comes a penalty flag. Williams races. He'll pick up the first down into Vanderbilt territory. And let's check the flag. And it came out pretty quick.
Offside. Defense number 99. That penalty's decline. Result of the play. First down.
As him. And so he's changed college football. He's changed Vanderbilt. But now Iowa's the team walking off with the win.
Big victory for Kirk Ferentz's 11th bowl win for the Hawkeyes. A new Big Ten record. Clark Lee, an interesting offseason. An elite quarterback signed in Jared Curtis. He was practicing this week. It'll be a new team for the Commodores, clearly, in 2026. The Hawkeyes, ReliaQuest Bowl champions. Our final score at 34-27.
Well, Mark, you weren't necessarily anticipating this last year of college football, but you become a Hawkeye. This season has had ups and downs. How would you describe this one as the final one?
Yeah, gosh, I'm just so proud of our guys. I mean, everyone came out here ready to play. We gave it our best football out here, and man, it was just a lot of fun to come out here one last time with all the guys.
You've played a lot of college football, and when I asked you why you wanted to play in this game, you said because we were all kids that dreamed of games like this one. You're closing a chapter here today. How's that feel?
Man, it feels great. You know, I've met so many great people along the way. It's been such a great college career. I love all these guys that I've got to know this past year. Can't thank all the Iowa fans, can't thank all the teammates, coaches that have done so much for me throughout my career. And it's just been a lot of fun, and I'm going to cherish a lot of moments throughout.
I see the emotion that is being evoked right now. What can you say about the experience you've had in this final go-round?
Yeah, I mean, there's been no experience like it. I mean, I had basically 0 offers coming out of high school. I had 1 offer to South Dakota State. Had a great year, great career there. Got a great opportunity from Coach Ferentz to come play here at Iowa. It was such a fun year. You know, I can't beat the experience, really. All the great people I had met along the way. It was just a great way to finish it, really.
I've covered you a few times over the course of your career, and you always talk about how much your family motivates you. They're in attendance here today watching you play your last college game. What has that meant?
You know, it means the world. You know, my parents have never missed a single game throughout my career. My brother's been at almost every single one too. My sister even made a surprise visit last night, and I was able to make it to the game. So it's just so special to have that entire family there. And also, I mean, just the Hawkeye family as well. You know, everyone's here to support, and, you know, I'm just so thankful for all the people in my life.
An incredible game to wrap up an incredible career. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Welcome, everybody, to the 2025 ReliaQuest Bowl trophy presentation. First of all, we have to acknowledge both teams' incredible seasons culminating in this fantastic game. Round of applause for both Vanderbilt and Iowa today. I also want to acknowledge all the fans who made the trip down here on the field. Your presence was felt, so shout out to these fan bases that made this an incredible environment. Here to help me with the trophy presentation, everyone please welcome the chair of the ReliaQuest Bowl, Mr. Glenn Fasani, here to announce this year's MVP.
Thank you so much. What a great game, huh? Another beautiful day here in Tampa Bay. Well, our MVP is Mark Gronowski, 16 out of 22, 112 yards, 2 TDs. Doesn't get any better than that. Go Hawks!
Mark, you wrap up a pretty special college football career here today, and I know how much these guys meant to you for this final victory lap, as your dad called it earlier today. What did this game mean to you as you close the chapter?
Yeah, it meant a lot. You know, you got all these great players right in front of me. Love all these guys. Love all these fans. They really showed out today. I really appreciate that. You know, played for the best conference in the United States. It was just a great game today, and I was loved to do it with all the guys.
You insisted that this group right here get up on stage with you. The best O-line in the country, ladies and gentlemen. Why was it important? Why should these guys be up here with you?
Yeah, it was really important that these guys get up here. I know they just got the Joe Moore Award a couple weeks ago. Best offensive line in the country, and I couldn't have got it done without them. They allow me to make plays out there, and they deserve more shine than they even get. So that's why I need to get these guys up here.
Congratulations, Mark.
Yeah.
And Line, heck of a job today. Now here to present the championship trophy, the one we're all excited for. Please welcome the founder and CEO of ReliaQuest, Brian Murphy.
Thank you very much. What a great game. Congratulations to Iowa. Really appreciate the hard-fought game, the class coming to Tampa, engaging with the community. We're just proud to support you and proud of the way you played, and happy to congratulate you as the ReliaQuest Bowl champion for 2025.
Kirk Ferentz, let's get that trophy. Confetti falls. Coach Ferentz, you've been doing this a long time, but every year and every team is different. What made this group so special?
Yeah, first of all, we just have an outstanding group of seniors. They've been good going back to January. Right off the start, they've just worked hard. They care about each other. The impact they've had on everybody else has been really powerful.
A special season wraps up here with a special bowl game in Tampa. What does this say about the strength of this program?
Well, first of all, we had tremendous respect for Vanderbilt coming in, and even more now. I think you had 2 really resilient teams out there. A lot of ups and downs, and just can't say enough about it. Again, our senior leadership, the job all these guys did, and it was obviously hard fought today. So couldn't be more proud of our guys. Couldn't be happier about our fans turning out like this and supporting us, and you know, it's just been perfect start to finish this whole trip.
Congratulations on this one, Coach. Enjoy it with your team.
Thanks, Taylor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Happy New Year. Safe travels. Back to you guys, Roy.
Taylor, thank you very much. 34-27, the final score. Congratulations to the Iowa Hawkeyes out of the Big Ten. Convincing victory against the Vanderbilt Commodores out of the SEC. As we say so long, good afternoon, and Happy New Year from beautiful Tampa, Florida.